What's up guys, this is Austin here and I'm back again with another video. So today is going to be day 31 of using this powerful strategy in Clash of Clans. So this is the army that we'll be using today, as you guys already know. So yes, without wasting any time, let's start with the attack. Let's go. So this is going to be our first base. We will start with the Royal Champion right over here with an invisibility spell. Another invis right here. There you go with another one. I misplaced that invis. No worries. Another invis right here. Let's go with another one. Following with the Royal Champion's ability. We'll drop another invis right here. Another invis right here. There you go with another one. There comes the last invisibility spell. There we will recall our Royal Champion. We'll start with one Valkyrie and a Siege Barrack. We'll wait for the funneling. Then we can start with our Root Riders. There you go. We'll start with our Valkyries, Apprentice Warden, rest of the troops following with our heroes. They will also deploy our Royal Champion. There you go. We'll use the Warden's ability. We'll use the Rage on to the core. Let's go. Deploy some of the depth collectors following with two wizards. Another two wizards over here for distraction for the wizard tower. Let's go. We'll deploy more of our two depth collectors and we can swag the king's ability and queen's ability with an easy 3-star. There you go. Let's go with the second attack. So this is going to be our second base. We will start with our Royal Champion walk right over here. Drop an invis. Another invis right here. There comes another one. Another invis right here. Drop an invis here so that the Royal Champion goes to the monolith. Use the Royal Champion's ability following with another invis. Another invis right here. They will deploy another invis. Oh man, the Royal Champion is low in health. You need to save her. We'll use the recall spell. Oh, it was damn close. We'll use a Valkyrie. We'll use a Siege Barrack towards the left. Start with the Root Riders, following with the Apprentice Warden and our heroes. We'll use a Headhunter. We'll drop some balloons, following with the healers. We'll deploy the rest of the Valkyries, following with another Headhunter onto the enemy minion prince. Deployed our Royal Champion too. We'll use the Warden's ability, following with another Headhunter. That hook tower is going to be a problem. We'll deploy some of the depth collectors. We'll use some of the wizards for cleanup. Need to rage over here. The queen has got separated from the main army. Another wizard over here. We need to use the queen's ability. And we'll try to swag the king's ability. Still have some of the debt collectors. We will deploy it right here. There you go. We can swag the king's ability with an easy 3-star. There you go. Let's go with the third attack. So this is going to be our third base. We'll start with the Royal Champion walk right here. We'll drop an invis. Another invisibility spell over here. There you go with another one. Another one right here. Another invis. We need to use the Royal Champion's ability, following with another invis. Another invis right here. Another invis right here. There comes another invis. Another invis right here. We'll recall the Royal Champion. Unfortunately, we didn't get the fire spitters. No worries. We'll start with our Valkyries for the funneling. That king is going to be a problem. We'll deploy a headhunter. The minion prince is too going to be a problem for us. We'll deploy another Valkyrie over here following the siege barrack. We'll start with our root riders, apprentice warden, rest of our healers, balloons, our heroes. Deploy rest of the Valkyries. Another Valkyrie towards the left. We'll use a headhunter onto the enemy Royal Champion. We'll also deploy our Royal Champion. We'll use the Warden's ability, perfect Warden's ability. We'll use a Rage. There you go. Another headhunter onto the enemy Archer Queen. They will use the king's ability. We'll use a wizard for cleanup. Another wizard over here. We'll check for some more trash buildings. We are good. We'll drop another wizard following with a headhunter onto the enemy minion prince. We are a little low in time. The enemy minion prince is giving us some trouble. No worries. We need to use the queen's ability forcefully. Otherwise, it's going to be a time fail. There you go with an easy 3-star. Hope so you guys like this video. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and I will see you guys in the next video.